Well, hello there. This is MeMaw and PePaw. I'm PePaw. That's MeMaw. This is Tazzy. We're here. We're going to read the following book. It's called The Jolly Man by Jimmy Buffett and Savannah Jane Buffett.
Who are the illustrations by, Ed?
Well, let me tell you. The illustrations are by, it's in here, illustrated by Lambert Davis. It's a fine book, one of Haley's favorites, and MeMaw also read it quite a bit. Here's the title and the cover. Let's move on.
Thank you, PePaw, for that wonderful introduction to this fantastic story. So while PePaw plays ukulele in the background, I'll now begin this beautiful story. All right, little star, here we go. Once upon a time, in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, there was a little island called Banana Land. Had it not been for the threat of pirate ships, Banana Land would have been the most peaceful place on Earth. The islanders grew up healthy and strong from eating bananas they pulled from the trees in the rainforest, and fish they caught on the shores of Snapper Bay. Each day at dawn, the fishermen carried frying pans down to the beach, and as the sun came up, they sang a song so magical that the fish jumped right out of the sea and into the frying pans. The fishermen kept only what they needed and threw the rest back into Snapper Bay. I'm going to stop here just for a moment because, as we all know, we are vegetarians. But for this story, it is important to know that they did live off the land and they only took what they needed. Okay, I'm going to continue now. One fisherman had a sweeter voice than all the rest, and they called him the Jolly Man. And that's him right there. He could sing more fish out of the ocean than anyone. One morning, when the Jolly Man went to the beach to sing for his breakfast, he discovered a beautiful guitar floating in Snapper Bay. Quickly, he waded into the water and pulled it out. It was a magnificent instrument. Conch pearls lined the neck, and coral starfish and seahorses glistened around the sound hole. Painted on the back, a white dolphin swam through the stars made of sparkling diamonds. When the Jolly Man saw these stars, he recognized the constellation Orion. Below, inscribed in gold, were these words: "I come from the ocean with songs of the sea. No lesson for learning, just play upon me. Now go make your music in lands near and far. Orion protects you wherever you are." The Jolly Man had never played a guitar before, but the moment his fingers touched the strings, he knew how to play. He was amazed. It was as if his hands had a mind of their own. He played and played and played. Here's a picture of the guitar. How beautiful is that? And here's a picture of him when he found it. People from all over the island heard the music and ran to Snapper Bay. The Jolly Man told them what had happened. Soon, good King Jones, the ruler of all Banana Land, arrived. When he heard the story, he declared that the people of Banana Land should build a boat so his dear friend the Jolly Man could follow the instructions on the magic guitar and share the happiness of his music with other lands. The people of Banana Land brought mahogany logs from the rainforest and cut them into planks that the boat builders shaped into a beautiful hull. The fishermen made sails from their best canvas and painted the white dolphin on the mainsail. After the work was done each day, the Jolly Man studied the night sky and watched the stars of Orion rise in the east and travel across the heavens. These were the stars he would steer by. So here he is practicing. And there's a cat watching as the boat gets built. When the boat was finished, good King Jones declared a holiday. All the people of Bananaland came to Snapper Bay to wish the Jollyman well. Princess Marigold, the king's lovely daughter, broke a bottle of coconut milk on the shiny new bow. I christen thee Orion, the king said, in honor of the stars that will guide thee. Take our beloved Jollyman and his magic guitar to spread joy wherever he goes, and return him safely to us. The princess gave the Jollyman the royal spyglass to watch for pirates and a purple scarf for good luck. Then the Jollyman raised the mainsail and headed out to sea. Here in this picture, they're painting the name Orion on the boat. And there they are on that beautiful day, christening the boat, the King and Princess Marigold. The stars shone brightly and the wind was fair. It took the Jollyman far, far away, from Pumpkin Island to Parrot Key, from Mango Bay to Lemon Land. The Jollyman sang. The people of the islands loved to see him come, and they were sad to see him go. They brought him gifts and things to eat and books to read as he made his way through the islands. A few times the Jollyman spotted pirates in the distance, but the Orion was so swift the pirates couldn't follow. One day as the Jollyman sailed along, a delicious scent of fresh-baked coconut floated by on the breeze. He turned the Orion in the direction of the wonderful aroma, and that afternoon, he spotted the island that smelled so good. He lifted his spyglass. People on the beach were beckoning him ashore. Come ashore. So here is the Orion in the water there, headed out on its way. And there he is with the spyglass. It was the loveliest island he had ever seen. Thousands of coconut trees lined pink beaches, and he made his way up the channel toward a small village on the shore. The people of Coconut Island had heard about the Jollyman and his magic guitar. They had waited and watched for the ship with the dolphin sail. Every day they had baked coconut cakes, hoping the smell would hurry the Jollyman to their island. They were the friendliest people he had met on his long journey. The Jollyman stayed a long time on Coconut Island and sang every song he knew. When he couldn't think of any more, he just made up new songs on the spot. There's the beautiful island, all the people anxiously waiting to hear his music. But one day a ship brought sad news from Bananaland. Good King Jones had died. Princess Marigold missed the Jollyman greatly and needed him to return to cheer up the people of Bananaland. The Jollyman was very sad when he heard the death of his friend. That afternoon, the people of Coconut Island filled the Orion with fish and fruit and bade the Jollyman a fond farewell. They waved to him from the beaches as the boat with the white dolphin on its mainsail disappeared into the horizon. There's a picture of the coconut cake. That was so good. And there they are, getting ready for him to return. The Jollyman had crossed the entire Caribbean Sea on his journey, and he missed his people and his own little island. So he put up the sails, all the sails that the Orion could carry, and now he headed for home as fast as the wind would take him. One night, as he studied the stars, a strange light flickered ahead of him. He steered for the light, and as he got closer, the Jollyman saw that it wasn't a light at all. It was a burning ship, and cries of "Help! Help!" filled the air. The Jollyman bravely steered close to the ship, ready to rescue the stranded crew. There he is, very concerned, always ready to lend a helping hand. Suddenly, Fierce-looking strangers leaped onto the deck of the Orion and surrounded the Jollyman as he stood by the wheel. The ship wasn't really afire. It was a trick. The Jollyman had been captured by One-Eyed Rosie and her gang, the most feared pirates on the Caribbean Sea. They tied him up and set about the Orion looking for valuables. One-Eyed Rosie knew all about the Jollyman. "People," she sneered, "were not meant to be as happy as you make them." She put her cutlass to the Jollyman's throat. Just then, one of the pirates came up from below, clutching the magic guitar. He tried to pry off the diamonds and pearls, but the gems wouldn't loosen. The pirates tried to smash the guitar, but it wouldn't break. "My guitar has powers of its own," the Jollyman told One-Eyed Rosie. "It should not be abused." This made the pirates so furious, they dragged the Jollyman to the bow of the Orion. "It's a watery grave for you," one of them shouted. Here's some of the pirate gear. And there they are, threatening the Jollyman and the guitar. They were about to throw him into the sea when One-Eyed Rosie stopped them. She shoved the guitar at the Jollyman. "Play," she ordered. The Jollyman put his trembling hands on the strings, and the power took over, and he sang. Under the heavens and under the sea, there's a friend I don't know who holds the right key. The Jollyman's voice was so sweet, it made One-Eyed Rosie's blood boil with anger. "That's quite enough, Mr. Jollyman," she yelled. "You've sung your last song." The pirates yanked the guitar away from the Jollyman. They wrapped him in chains and tied an anchor to his feet. Then One-Eyed Rosie pushed him into the sea. She really did. There he is. We're not nice pirates, that's for sure. As the Jollyman sank to the bottom, he thought about Princess Marigold and Banana Land. He would never see them again. He could not free himself from the chains, and he was almost out of breath when a sudden swirl of bubbles made it possible for him to breathe underwater. He thought he was either dead or dreaming, but then he saw the dolphin. It was the same white dolphin that was painted on the guitar. And it untangled the Jollyman's chains and freed him. Together they rose to the surface in time to see the pirates towing away the Orion. "People were meant to be as happy as you make them," said the dolphin, sliding beneath the Jollyman. "My name is Abion," he said. "I've come to take you home. Climb on board and don't let go." Here's the Jollyman when he was in chains. And Abion found him. And there's the Jollyman and Abion headed back to Banana Land. The long journey home on the dolphin's back took so much strength that the Jollyman was barely alive when Abion finally laid him on the shores of Snapper Bay. He was ill for many days, and when he could speak again, his first words were of the dolphin. "Albion," he said. Princess Marigold came to his side. "Albion saved your life and led us to One-Eyed Rosie. Now her band of cutthroats are locked up where they can do no harm." "But my guitar, my boat," moaned the Jollyman. "Enough," said the princess. "Drink this jasmine tea." Then Princess Marigold took the Jollyman by the hand and led him down to the shores of Snapper Bay. The Jollyman looked, rubbed his eyes, and started to laugh with joy. There, sitting at anchor in the bay, was the Orion, dancing lightly on the waves. And leaning against a palm tree on the beach was the magic guitar. The jolly man turned the guitar over, but the painting of the white dolphin had disappeared. Albion, he cried. Here's Princess Marigold taking the jolly man to Snapper Bay. There's the jasmine tea. I'm right here, a familiar voice replied. And there was Albion, splashing in shallow water. Yes, jolly man, you have brought happiness to all the islands, but now it's time for you to stay home. Princess Marigold and the people of Banana Land need you. They have chosen you to be their new king. Rule well, and if you need me, all you have to do is sing. Albion dove beneath the waves, and a few seconds later, he leaped out of the sea and didn't come down. He flew up into the night, and his shadow passed in front of the silver moon that hung over Snapper Bay. Then he disappeared into the sky, headed toward Orion. The jolly man waved goodbye, and then he picked up his guitar to play. I come from the ocean, the songs from the sea, the lesson for learning, just play upon me. Now go make your music from lands near and far. Orion protects you wherever you are. And there's the picture as Albion is going up into the sky, as the jolly man and Princess Marigold wave goodbye. Oh, and there's a picture of the jolly man's king crown. You can see who's on there. It's Albion. The island people say that the jolly man lived a long and happy life. He sang and played his beautiful guitar, and he ruled Banana Land with wisdom. Sometimes he sailed the Orion to see his friends in other places across the Caribbean Sea. From Coconut Island to Parrot Key, from Mango Bay to Lemon Land. They loved to see him come, and they were always sad to see him go. Legend has it that when he was very, very, very old, the jolly man sang his last song for Albion, who came back and took him into the sky. And now when the island people wish upon a star, they see the dolphin and the jolly man and his magic guitar. So there's the jolly man playing for everyone. And then when he was very, very old, Albion came and got him. And now they're both up there, Albion and the jolly man. What a beautiful, beautiful story. So many wonderful lessons in there for all of us. Making people happy. That is what we're meant to do. And that's the most important one. And so continue to smile and make people happy all the time with kindness. Thanks, and bye for now. MeMaw GiGi and PePaw, we love you, little star. PePaw? Here comes PePaw. Maybe here comes PePaw.
Bye.
You're not in it.
Bye, Julian.
Bye.
Bye. Love you, Julian.
We love you. We're going to keep making stories for you as long as we can.
You betcha.
You betcha. Yeah, you betcha. Hugs, virtual hugs. Hopefully we'll get to see you soon. We hope. Miss PePaw, he played the background this whole time. Wasn't that wonderful? Yeah. You did a really great job, Ed.
Bye.
Bye. We love you.